What is up, guys? Skylar here. Today we're doing Steven Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock. You guys requested this so much, so we're definitely gonna do it. And like I say before, if you guys have a certain EBR you guys want me, or EBR, ERB you guys want me to watch, leave them down below because y'all's comments do make a difference on what I watch and things like that. So let's jump straight into it.
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg versus Hitchcock. Before we get into this, I'm going to say this is going to be a very interesting battle because Spielberg always looked up to Hitchcock. So it's like your idols become your rivals type thing. I think that's really cool. I hope that's the angle they play. It could be really cool.
Hitchcock!
Picture a child sitting next to a projector, learning from your films to become a much better director. Now picture a $3 billion dream machine who can blockbuster all over your crop.
I like that beginning.
With me, Alfred, you must be psycho. I'll bring back Jaws to take a bite of your lifeboat.
Okay, so I like this already. Bring back Jaws to take a bite of your lifeboat. Jaws, a movie by Spielberg or directed by Spielberg. To take a bite of your lifeboat. Lifeboat, a movie directed by Hitchcock. But the beginning I thought was so cool. It was kind of referencing what I talked about. So that's how I'm taking it. So listen to the beginning.
Picture a child sitting next to a projector, learning from your films to become a much better director. Now picture a $3 billion dream machine who can blockbuster all over your crop just to see.
So I don't know if this is referencing what I'm talking about. Like, picture a child looking at a projector to learning from your films to be a much better director. And then he references his whole like repertoire and how much money he's made. So I don't know if this is reference to like how that him as a kid looking up to Hitchcock, because he did look up to Hitchcock quite a lot, and then how far he's become now to be so successful, done what Hitchcock has done plus more. So I think that's so cool. In my opinion, I don't know if that's the reference there. He could just be saying some stuff, but that's what I'm taking it as.
Try to duel with me, Alfred, you must be psycho.
Duel, psycho.
Take a bite of your lifeboat. I'm always so on top of my game. I get the vertigo.
Vertigo. Terminal. Hitchcock's Murder.
You rock as many Oscars as that slap Michael Bay.
Okay, so there's a lot of movie references so far. I'm not going to pause it for every movie reference because at this pace it seems like there's going to be a lot, so we'd be here a long ass time. But I did like, he said, he's talking about how many awards he got, while Alfred Hitchcock has gotten nominated for quite a few, but he's never actually won the award. Talking shit on Michael Bay too. I don't know why I has to throw shots at Michael Bay, but it is what it is. So let's go back and keep going.
And the DGA. You rock as many Oscars as that slap Michael Bay. Time you're filling up those jowls with 3 steaks and souffle. Check the trade, see me amble to my next big play. I produce cartoons and make games for all ages. You produce Jimmy Stewart making one of Two-Face. Maybe next.
I like that. So he's talking about the Jimmy Stewart not having a whole lot of emotion in his role, but that was actually intentional. Alfred Hitchcock liked to have his viewers project the emotions upon the actors and actresses and things like that. So that's very interesting. And then he said a couple things here. So he talked about Amblin Entertainment with the Amblin line, and then he has made some banger cartoons and things like that. So a lot of good references here, I will say. Damn, my back is killing me.
See me amble to my next big play. I produce cartoons and make games for all ages. You produce Jimmy Stewart making one of Two-Face. Maybe next time I visit you'll be a bit more gracious. I'll kiss my full moon and just bask in my greatness. That was
Next time so Spielberg always wanted to meet Hitchcock. I don't know exactly if they ever did meet, but Hitchcock wanted nothing to do with Spielberg. He didn't really care for Spielberg at all. He didn't really like him, even though Spielberg looked up to Hitchcock greatly. So that's very interesting, and that whole dynamic. I don't really know why, and if you know why, let me know in the comments down below if there's like some reference to that. I just know that their relationship was down the drain. All right, so I think that was a solid start. Nothing too crazy, but nothing bad at all.
Two-Face, maybe next time I visit you'll be a bit more gracious. I'll kiss my full moon and just bask in my greatness.
That was a close encounter of the third kind.
The third kind?
This time, half $4 billion should go to John Williams. Brace yourself as I reveal my brilliance. I'm the master of suspense.
That's
so
true.
Intense, no defense against Hitchcock once he presents.
Oh, Hitchcock is starting strong here. No defense against Hitchcock when he presents was like a special for Hitchcock. Hitchcock Presents, where it would start off with the silhouette of Hitchcock on his side. So that's why he turned to the side, right?
Once he presents.
That was so cool. Look at him laying down right here. And he said he's reflecting, saying he's a master of suspense, which is true. That was his nickname per se. I don't know if it was self-given or given him, but a lot of references here. And then one of the movie references was The Close Encounter, the third kind, but the third kind. I thought that was really cool. And half of your billions or millions, something like that, should go to John Williams. John Williams was like this insanely good composer that Spielberg got for dozens of his movies, lots of his movies. But people felt like Williams never got fully paid because Steven Spielberg made billions, while I think Williams only made like millions. So I thought that was very interesting. What a cool way to play. Hitchcock is starting off strong.
John Williams, now brace yourself as I reveal my brilliance. I'm the master of suspense, so intense, no defense against Hitchcock once he presents. My skill is enormous, orchestrating brilliant performance.
Dude, his flow.
Another
Michael Bay shot.
That's
true. Oh, timeout. Quentin Tarantino. Okay. So Alfred Hitchcock, his lines were pretty nice. I liked them. So he said he'll haunt you like the last Indiana, which is Indiana Jones. Spielberg got his hands on, and man, it was considered the worst one. And then he said a couple cool lines. One of my favorites right now is fish Muppets and Muppets to stir up fears, and then he talked about how he gets screams out of chocolate syrup, which Alfred Hitchcock films were in black and white, so he used chocolate syrup for blood. But he's saying, you need all this stuff to get fears, so I can just, I just need some chocolate syrup and I can make people scream. I'm the real deal here. I thought that was really cool.
Muppets and Muppets to stir the fears up. I squeeze screams out of chocolate syrup. I'm the best mamma jammer ever stood behind.
His flow was ridiculous. Like, I really like that verse.
Give me a Tylenol. Stop rhyming, y'all. Alfred, you got no style, dog. I'm the king of dialogue.
All right.
There's only one movie I know you're from, and I've seen more blood in the shower when I stub my toe and you tried to.
Hey, don't talk shit about his fucking his chocolate syrup work. So I'm guessing he's referencing the blood, the shower scene blood for was it Psycho or something like that, in the shower stabbing. So I think that's really cool because this woman gets stabbed in the shower, but there's hardly any blood or hardly any chocolate syrup anywhere. So Tarantino is considered one of the highly regarded for his dialogue. He thinks it's very long but captivating in people's eyes.
King of dialogue. There's only one movie I know you're from, and I've seen more blood in the shower when I stub my toe and you tried to fight in World War I but couldn't do that. The British Army wouldn't let you join because you were too fat.
That's
Look it
true.
up. It's a true fact.
Yeah.
Wikipedia that. Now allow me to attack Stephen the Hack. The War of the Worlds of Failures when I label you. It looked like some sellout bullshit Michael Bay would do.
Damn, another shot at Michael Bay, man. What the fuck? Michael Bay better come in here and talk some shit if they're having a random person come in, or random person. If they're having Tarantino in, Michael Bay better make an appearance, because there's no fucking way that they're just going to throw all these shots at him. But I did like, so he's talking about the War of the Worlds. Very, very shit upon acclaim, or critically acclaimed, or not acclaimed, which is kind of rare for Spielberg. And one thing I did like, he called Stephen the Hack, which is like considered like a sellout, and then he said some sellout shit that Michael Bay would do. And then he that face. So Hitchcock didn't get denied from the army, but he got a very insignificant role in the army due to the fact that he was a pretty big man. So it is true. Tarantino has some shots.
It's a true fact. Wikipedia that. Now allow me to attack Stephen the Hack. Due to War of the Worlds of Failures when I label you, it looked like some sellout bullshit Michael Bay would do. Ask anybody.
What's your favorite Sam Jackson part?
No one's gonna say, what's his name from Jurassic Park? Instead I write, ain't the clean. And when I grit mics, I'm the mean dick. And Tarantino is a genius. A bad motherfucker from the wallet to the penis.
What the the fuck's happening? Black screen. That was cool, dude. Tarantino came in and said some shit. I like the ending shot here.
A bad motherfucker from the
The trunk shot, which is pretty famous in his movies, and then he has him in the trunk, which is like a reference to him murdering it and putting it in the trunk and shutting it. You know, you put a dead body in the trunk, so that was really, really cool. And then he talked about Samuel Jackson. No one remembers Samuel Jackson from Jurassic Park, which is true. I completely forgot he was in Jurassic Park, but not until he brought it up. So I thought that was really cool. And then the scripts that he writes aren't the cleanest, which is true. There's a lot of cussing. Lots of cussing in his plays. And from the wallet to the penis, I like how he's referencing Pulp Fiction there.
yeah, Quentin Tarantino is a genius. A bad motherfucker from the wallet to the penis.
The fuck is happening? Oh, it's Kubrick. Okay, I was like, what the hell's going on?
Genius is a powerful word, but there's no reason to use it unless you're talking about the Kubrick. Then there's really nothing to it. Everything I do is visionary. Every single frame of painting made exactly how I wanna make it. Do another take and get it right 127 times.
Okay, dude, the pain in his eyes when he said 127 times. So that's true. So Kubrick was considered a perfectionist. He had a long streak where a lot of his movies were considered some of the best of all time. And he had a very remarkable vision for movies and getting it right. So like he said 127 times, that was a reference to like The Shining or something, where they had him take it, like they had some woman take the shot 127 times. That's not confirmed, but like ridiculous shit like that. And he was considered to be a genius. That we don't know, but he was rumored to be a genius among men. And so that's why his movies are pretty acclaimed and really good.
Make it to another take and get it right 127 times.
The pain in his eyes.
Beat Spielberg, the color purple. AI is the worst wasted potential since the Ninja Turtle.
Okay. So you said a lot right there. So you're referencing Clockwork Orange, and then the Doctor Strange Love with the ultraviolet along with Color Purple from Spielberg. Lots of movie references right there. In the Ninja Turtles line, I'm guessing that's another shot at Michael Bay. So they're taking apart Michael Bay here.
Get to another take and get it right 127 times.
The pain in his eyes, dude.
Drop ultraviolet right like clockwork. Make you all hurt. Beat Spielberg, the color purple. AI is the worst wasted potential.
Oh yeah, and AI, I completely missed that. AI is a reference to a movie that Kubrick was supposed to be director of, but he actually passed it on to Spielberg. But because he thought it was more in Spielberg's alley, and Spielberg it wasn't too bad, but it didn't get a lot of it drawn some negativity for its another over happy ending.
That's enough. I've heard enough crap from all of you.
Is this
All
Michael
come
Bay?
down there and
Oh
show
my
you
God,
what a
for
real
sure
star
Michael
can
Bay.
do. I swore blow with the telephoto. No Bruckheimer, I work solo.
Okay, dude, Michael Bay's coming here strong. So he referenced the telephoto, which is like a shot commonly done. It's kind of like like when you have the camera on the ground and you focus up to try to get a better pan out. And then he said, here, let's go back.
I swore blow with the telephoto. No Bruckheimer, I work solo.
No Brockheimer, I work solo. Brockheimer kind of gave Michael Bay his early start, and once he kind of got his feet wet, he worked solo. So he's saying, well, I don't need help anymore. I got this on my own. I got this.
If there's one thing I've learned, bitch, this game is about motherfucking money. That dollar, y'all, motherfucking money. Even make Mark Wahlberg make some motherfucking money. Shopping, got a few drops to that got milk money.
That is true.
Now I got that socks made of silk money. I ain't got that guilt money. I don't give a fuck. Take my checks to the bank and I sign them with my nut.
Dude, he's hardcore flexing on them. So he referenced in the Got Milk, which is true. Michael Bay was part of the Got Milk thing, and then the Rock. So he's referencing a lot of movies and stuff like that. Dude, he's coming in just big dogging them, which I think Spielberg has made more money than him. But Spielberg's been in the game for a lot more time. I like how. Here, let's just keep going.
What they love, all the critics say I'm evil. Got no time to
Oh, dude, Michael Bay came in. He didn't really say a whole lot. He said that eagle eye shot, referencing a common thing you do in movies, the eagle eye shot, down, aiming down and below, saying, you know, he's kind of pointing down on them. But Spielberg's eagle eye, I thought that was pretty cool. You know, not Bobby. Michael Bay came in, and you know, although he wasn't saying much, you know, he wasn't, you know, he spit some truth. You know, it is about making money. He's the only one to admit it, at least. And sure, you know, his movies may not be your favorite, but it hits his demographic for sure. But who won? Honestly, I think my favorite verse was Hitchcock's. His flow, he had some solid punches. I think Tarantino probably had the best punches. Some really solid punches, but with the flow and punches, I think Hitchcock won it for me. His flow was just fucking ridiculous. So that's who I'm gonna pick. All right, leave a comment down below for what you guys want me to watch next. I really like this battle. This was kind of nuts. I had a shitload of people in here. I appreciate all the people that came by. I'll see you later. Why do I do that?